back to my channel. So today I wanted to do something simple and something easy, as you can clearly tell by the title of this video, but I kind of wanted to just take a break from dramatic looks and give you something that you can wear every day. This is what I do when I go out and I don't want to wear that much makeup, because we are in the summertime and we are in the heat, so I like to wear makeup that is just very natural looking and doesn't feel too cakey on my skin. Because there's like nothing worse than sweating and wanting to wipe your face and just wiping off all that foundation. Like, it's gross. So I wanted to show you my summer makeup routine. It's really, really easy. It's almost nothing. So what we're gonna do first is I'm still gonna prime my eyes, but I'm not gonna prime them like too much. I am still using my Revlon Candid concealer, but I'm only gonna do that much. Like, I'm not going hardcore with this at all. This look is really quick too. Like on the normal basis, if I wasn't filming it, it would only take me maybe like 10 minutes to do. And I am gonna set this today because I want it to just be soft. So I'm just going in with my coconut setting powder. You can use whatever powder you have. Just make sure it's nice and set, because we don't want anything too harsh today. So the palette that I normally reach for when I do like my natural everyday makeup is the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette. This is so stinking cute. It's full of like what the hell? It literally just fell out in a perfect circle. What the hell? Damn it! Dang it. Anyways, just ignore that. So this is the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette, and it has, that was the Super Shock shadow that fell out. This one right here. And then it has like some little pressed glitters and just, you know, like colorful summer cute little tones, like pinks and corals and stuff. So what I do is I take, what shade is this? Meadow. This shade right here, just on a big fluffy brush. You can do this with any palette you have. You don't have to use this palette. But I just take it on a big fluffy brush and I just blend that all over my eye. Just real messy, you know? So then on that same brush, I just take the shade Catch Me, which is just like the neutral shade, and I'll go around the edges at the top just to make it softer. Like I said, you do not have to be like so precise with this look at all. I mean, it's just something to slap on and get you out the door. And it looks cute, so. So then I'll take the Super Shock shadow that fell out, and I'll just take that right on my finger, and I'll just put that all over my eyelid. So even with a set base, these Super Shock shadows are very, very pigmented. Like, it's so shiny. I hope it's picking up on camera. I never know. That's why I always say that. I never know, because like I have the viewfinder on the camera and then I have my laptop open that shows me like a bigger screen. But the laptop color contrast doesn't match what I see in the viewfinder, and I can't see my eye from this far away, so I don't know like what actually it looks like until I upload. Because even in editing and stuff, I can't tell what shows and what doesn't show. It's really annoying. So this step is optional, you don't have to do this. You can keep like some of the glitter on there all messy and, you know, carefree, or you can just take your fluffy brush that you were using and just go over the edge of your crease, or in your crease, I guess you could say. And just clean it up a little bit. I kind of like to let some show. I think it just looks cuter and you look shiny. So again, this next step is optional too. You could deepen this look up if you want. You could take the next deepest shade in the palette, which I'll do just for the sake of the video. I'm gonna take, I don't know what this is. It's like ICYMI. I don't know what that means, but it's this shade right here. And all this is being done on the same brush. So don't even have to worry about switching brushes. So you could just tuck that right into the outer corner, just to give it some dimension if you want. Bring it into the crease. You can do whatever you want, like whatever you see fit. And you can even take that Super Shock shadow and you can take it on like a really small brush and put that in your inner corner highlight. Just right in there. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. It's super simple, super quick. It took 3 shades. You could even use 2 if you want. You can use as many as you want, but I mean, just for like a quick summer, get out the door, I tried but I didn't try look, you know, I think this is really cute. It's just a little something. And then you can either do mascara or throw on some lashes if you want. I always wear eyelashes normally if I have like eyeshadow on my eyes, just because I feel like it completes it more. I don't really have like good natural lashes. They're really, really small and you can't really see them. So I usually always throw on a lash. So I'm going to do that really quick and then I'm going to come back and show you what I do for my face. So this is how the look looks with eyelashes. I think it just makes you look more awake and just ready to go. So for the face, what I like to do is I always like to use a primer that I know is going to keep me matte throughout the day, which it will for a little bit. I do have oily skin, so no matter what, I'm going to get oily throughout the day regardless. But I like to control it for as long as I can. So normally I would go in with the e.l.f. mattifying primer, because I know that one works really, really well. I can't find mine. So instead what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my Milk Blur Stick. And a dupe for this is the Revolution Blur Stick. So you can use either one of these. This is a lot cheaper. This is only, I think, $15, and I believe this was like $40. But I have it, and I need to use it because I haven't been using it. And I'm only putting that in the places where I really, really get oily and where my pores are. So like my cheek area and my forehead. My chin. I do get oily on my nose, but I find that a lot of makeup doesn't like to stick to my nose for a long time, and I feel like whatever primer I use, it just makes my makeup slide off and separate on my nose. So I like to just go in and push that product in. And since I am oily, I like to use a mattifying foundation as well, because again, I will just become a greasy mess by the end of the day. So I like to use my Maybelline Super Stay Coverage Foundation. This is a very, very mattifying foundation. So if you have oily skin, then you will most likely love this. So I'm just going to put that all over. And I'm going to use my sponge to blend this out because I don't want the foundation to be too heavy or too cakey. So the sponge will kind of just soak up whatever product is left. And I go over it a lot because I want the coverage there, but I don't want to look full on coverage, you know? And then I will drag it down my neck, as you should with any foundation. And if you're worried about, using too matte of a foundation, that's why we go in with highlight, because then you can highlight whatever areas that you want to be glowy. And whatever product is left, I'll just put that on my nose. The less product on my nose, the better. I don't know what it is about my nose, it just doesn't like holding foundation. It doesn't matter what foundation I use, so. For concealer, I like to go in with a hydrating concealer, obviously, because I am matte and my under eyes are dry, and I don't have to worry about concealer as much as I do foundation. So as always, I'm using my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And I'm only doing just a little bit in my T-zone. And I'm not gonna let that sit on there today. I'm gonna just instantly blend it out. So the reason I'm not letting it sit today is just because I'm not wanting that like full on coverage glam makeup. I just want natural. Today's all about natural glam, which honestly is very hard for me because I'm not a natural glam type of gal. Like, I love my unique makeup looks, but it is what it is. So for powder, of course, I'm going in with my I Heart Revolution powder. And I'm just taking my sponge and using that to set underneath my eyes. And where you get oily, you can totally bake if you want. And just put more powder on there and let it chill for a minute. This will definitely help your makeup stay on longer. And then I just like to take my big fluffy brush and just set my entire face. With the Maybelline foundation, you don't have to set that much because it does dry down very, very matte. So you really don't have to use that much powder, which is another reason why I love it. So because we want to look so glowy and so natural and so fresh, I'm going to go in with my JCat Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer in the shade Bora Bora Beach. Now this bronzer does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, but I'm honestly okay with that because I want to be glowy. So I'm just going to bronze my entire freaking face. So I'm not cream contouring today because the less like cream products on my face, the better. And the more powder on my face, the better. Now this doesn't apply to everyone, I will say that, but it applies to me because I am so freaking oily. So the more powder that's on my face, just the better. And if you want that like sun-kissed glow, you could add some to the tip of your nose. The blush I'm using is my Milani Luminoso, and I'm using this because it is a very summer corally color and it has shimmer in it. So the key word today is glowy. We want to be glowy. So the more glowy products we have, the better. In my opinion, anyways. I know some people are going to be like, oh my god, no. But for me, this is what works. So don't come for me. For highlighter, I'm going with my Coty Airspun Loose Base Highlighter. I'm using this one because this is the most intense highlighter I have. And because we want to look glowy, take a shot every time I say glowy. We're going to use the most dramatic highlighter that we have. So just get right up in there. Just be a glowy ass bitch. We want to get the forehead because the forehead shows, that's where the light hits, is on your forehead. So we want to coarse highlight that. Tip of the nose. And the bridge. Chin. Now the chin, honestly, is optional again because if you're oily, then your chin will probably get oily like mine does, but I just like that extra glow. And if you're wearing a shirt that's like off the shoulders, you can find your collarbone. This is weird. You find your collarbone just by like, I don't know how to describe it, but you do this and you highlight your collarbones. And if your shoulders are showing, well, I'll do it on this arm since I don't have tattoos on this arm. So if your shoulders are showing, pop some highlighter on there, like so. It'll be nice and glary. It's really hard to do. Don't touch me. Then you're just like a glowy goddess all around, you know? Especially if you're wearing a shirt that shows your shoulders. Bitch, highlight that shit. And then if you want, you can take whatever's extra and just flip it on your face. That's what I do. I swear, when I'm not filming, this look takes me like 10 minutes. It really does. I'm going to set my face with my Morphe Dewy Setting Spray. And I mean really set my face. Because we have a ton of powder on. And we want it to just melt into our skin. So for the under eyes, you could just throw on some bottom mascara and call it a day. Like that'll keep you looking very wide awake and just very natural. Or you can add some more color to it. So I'm just gonna go in with that same fluffy brush and take that first shade that we dipped into, just very lightly. I'm just going to run that right under here. Really lightly, just enough to add just a little something. And then throw on some bottom mascara and your eye look is done. You see how just wide awake and natural we're looking and just fresh? Like, oh, she's wearing makeup, but she's not like hardcore wearing makeup, you know what I'm saying? So for lips, you could do two different options here. You could go bold if you wanted and do like a really bright pink or like a really nice red. Or you could go a nude, so you look natural and just awake. So I am gonna go in with a nude. So I'm gonna go in with Lime Crime Virgo. It's like a pinky nude. It's very, very pale, but we'll fix it. Okay, So this lip color is obviously very, very light, but I'm okay with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deepen it with the NYX Lip Liner in Free Spirit. And I'm just going to go over the edges. Just really lightly. I'm not like drawing a harsh line. And then I'm going to go in with MAC Honey Love. And then, I know this is a lot, but then I'm going to go in with my Morphe Lip Gloss in Boho. And just pop that right on there. You do not have to do this much of a lip at all. You could just throw on some gloss. You could throw on a lipstick and top it off with some gloss, whatever you wanted. And that is the finished look. This is our summer natural, glowy, simple and easy makeup. I know, like, watching the video, it kind of seems longer, but if you're doing this at home, it goes by like so quick, you know, because you don't have to stop and talk. You don't have to find your, like, it works. It works a lot faster. So anyways, this is it. I hope you guys like it. Very, very cute. It's very cute. It's like a cute, natural summer makeup look, you know? But anyways, that is all I have for you today. I have nothing else to say except I love you guys. And I really hope you subscribe to my channel and follow me on my social medias. I've been posting a lot over there, so follow me there. I will have them linked down below. But that is it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!